It is the Heat Sirius XM. Mina SayWhat. You are in Mina's house. I am sitting here with someone who I think, talked to like 15 years, maybe 14 years ago. I showed her the picture. She was like, what? Where are we? Keri Hilson is joining Mina's house. Hey. Girl, you look so good.
Thank you.
You look the same.
Do I?
Yes.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Keri, so we'll get into the hiatus in a little bit, but you have an album out right now. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Can we clap it up for the album in here?
Yes. Thank
you. This is like a trilogy. Mm-hmm. And the first part of the album you released called Love. This is now the second part of the album. It's called We Need to Talk Drama.
Yeah, we go from love to drama.
So how are you feeling? The second part is out right now.
I feel good. A little anxious because I'm like, oh, people are learning things about me.
So this is autobiographical.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Was that hard to, put that down?
Yeah. It took a lot of vulnerability from me. But the story, it's not salacious for the sake of being salacious. It's salacious for the sake of showing you how I came out of it. So we have 3 parts: love, drama, and redemption. So when we get to the redemption phase, then you understand, okay, it ends beautifully, but we got to get through the drama. So I do hope people enjoy it, and I know that they will. I also think that they get to see me in a different light, which can be fascinating for people,
It's so funny. You touched on all of my questions.
Oh,
Literally,
really?
I was like, what story did you want to tell?
Oh, man, I love a true love story.
Yeah.
I just wanted, a true love story and a redeeming story. One that, all is well that ends well. And we learn things through the things that we go through the ugly, traumatic challenges and turbulence that we encounter. Like we learn so much.
So you talked about it a little bit, just being vulnerable. Is that a new direction for you?
Yeah. Yes. I would say yes. I wanted so much of my career to be seen for who I am. And that is very intentional. I'm ready, willing, and prepared to just be myself. Yeah.
So for people who are listening to this album, they've listened to the first part, which is love. Now we're listening to drama. What side are your fans seeing from you that we didn't see from your earlier music?
The dramatic side, the heartbroken Keri, the lashing out angry Keri, even the Keri who might double back on something because she's still
spinning the block, girl.
Spinning the block, girl. You see a little bit of that.
I love it.
Like you just, you see a human living through an experience on this project. And I laid it out, I think, like a movie. That was the goal, for people to kind of take this real ride, but in a cinematic audio way. And I'm really proud of how it came out. But yeah, you'll definitely see different sides. You'll hear words that you've never heard me say.
Oh, we cussing?
Yeah.
What word did you say that we've never heard
you say?
It's
a lot. It's quite a few. I'm not even sure how many clean
we're getting
records we have.
F-boys?
You're getting
F-boys?
Bombs. F-boy, probably. Yeah, I might have said that. Mm-hmm.
Could you have written this project 15 years ago?
Could I have? Yeah. But there are parts of it that I probably wouldn't have been ready to reveal, But yes, on the music side, yes, absolutely. Because, I've been dealing with F-boys more than once, So
Ditto.
The content of the music, we definitely would have gotten.
I finally found one, but you have to go through the ugly
ducklings.
ducklings.
I thought you meant I finally found one F-boy. I was like, whoa,
no.
oh.
You got to go through the ugly ducklings to get to the prince.
Yeah, you do.
So.
And that's everybody's journey, right?
Yeah.
Unless you're like super lucky and you met them in middle school, you know, but like we got to go through some ducks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we haven't heard this because it just came out on Friday. So tell me what song you want to play and why.
Since we were talking about the spin the block version of me, let's go to a song called Again. Love it. Yes.
And what made you write this? Like what experience?
Yeah, I co-wrote this with Tehran of Rock City.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder if his brother was there as well, Timothy. They are a group, Rock City. But this was definitely inspired by just reality. Like, I was in a relationship that I actually did find hard to leave.
We've been there, girl.
Yeah, and it's like,
you know, you don't need to be with this person, but you still come
yeah,
back.
you're believing, you're hearing, you're listening, you're like trusting that
You're believing
still,
Yeah.
you know. And so when they hit you with certain lines, you're like, yeah, okay, yeah, it's possible for him to have these realizations and this awareness and this accountability and make the changes that he should make. Like, it's possible. You're still hopeful.
Yeah.
And and then you get this song.
So we've been talking about this 15 years away from music.
Yeah.
You've been doing interviews and talking about it.
Yeah.
Looking back at In a Perfect World and No Boys Allowed, what songs still feel very personal to you right now?
Tell him the truth.
Okay.
Intuition. Yeah. Alienated. Where did he go? Usually my quick writes are the most personal because it's like the emotion is like right at the surface and it spills out into the session.
Yeah.
And I write it in like 10 or 15 minutes or maybe 30, which is even an hour is a quick write. Like, but
that's incredible.
Those
You
four
wrote a
records
song
were-
in 30 minutes?
10, 15. Yeah.
What songs?
Tell him the truth was one of them. Those four.
Wow.
Where Did He Go was quick. I wrote it like sitting in the hallway of a studio, of Timbaland's studio. Literally between, like, there was a section between, sorry, the memory just came back.
No, I love it.
You see this heavy door.
Yeah.
You know, studio doors are always heavy. So there was another door on the other side of it. So I was sitting in the corridor between the two doors, listening to the track. He was still working on it, and I just needed peace and quiet for my recorder to pick up my voice. And I just sat in that corridor for 10, 15 minutes and wrote Where Did He Go?
So talented.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, thank you. But yeah, the quick writes, those four for sure.
So you've been talking about, very open about when life got hard and your career got hard.
Yeah.
You were having a difficult time.
Yeah.
You struggled with depression. And then I loved how you really talked about it in the intro of We Need to Talk. Grateful.
Yes.
You were really open about that. So during that period, what did you learn about like your own mental health and then balancing everything?
Oh, man. I learned a lot. I learned that a slower pace, focusing more about the quality of your work than the quantity of time you spend doing that work.
Yeah.
That was like a huge lesson for me in that time. So like if the spirit isn't there, I don't have to force my way into the studio. I don't, if it's not there, I'm going to just kind of take a Selah or go be inspired, go watch a movie or go take a drive, or just put it down.
So boundaries, it sounds like.
Boundaries.
You learned your
absolutely.
boundaries.
I definitely learned my creative boundaries,
right,
for sure. Yeah. And all my boundaries in life.
Right.
My relational boundaries, my creative boundaries. Like that, this time was, you never want to go back to depression. And you have to literally set those boundaries to never see that dark space again.
Right, right. I love that. I love that you're talking about it because there's people who can't even talk about it.
Yeah.
So that's really special.
Thank you. Yeah.
How did you feel like you grew as an artist from that time?
Okay. As an artist, I think I did grow a much thicker skin in that time period because I gained so much more knowledge of myself, acceptance, knowledge, like you become more self-assured. And part of that is just age, like, time spent on this earth, like really, it contributes to that. But I would say that's the biggest piece.
So you came up during a time that's very special in R&B and pop because when we start seeing the fusion of R&B and pop, which before it was very separated.
Yeah.
What do you think was unique about that time compared to today's scene?
Oh, when we saw the merge, you mean of
in
hip-hop
general,
and
yeah, like you
R&B.
were there at that
Yeah,
very
at the
beginning.
cusp. I actually think I could have been with Turnin Me On. I feel like I was a part of that ushering in because before that, girls weren't really singing the way that I approached that song.
Right.
So the way that we wrote that was like rap verses.
Yeah.
And I just, you fly as hell, swagger right, brown skin
skin
popping,
popping.
you know just how to talk to me, know just how I like it, you're turning me out, you're turning me out. You know, it had a certain like, you know, it was a rap record, but with melody.
Yes.
So
But you opened the door for R&B to be mainstream. Like, we have SZA's now, and she's a pop artist.
Did I? Oh, no, I did not.
Okay.
I can't say that.
All right,
but
all
I
right.
can say that I opened the door for us to pop art-ish on record in a rap way.
You were part of the
maybe
door
I wasn't,
opening.
I might not have been the first.
Yeah,
guys
you
might,
put your toe
people
in,
might,
girl.
But I put my toe in
You put your toe
early
right.
enough
Yes.
to feel that way.
Yes.
You know, I don't know. Somebody may discover someone that did it first. But I think you'd be hard pressed to find many if you do find anybody.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm trying to give you your props here, Keri.
I know, but I just want to be rightful because I
Yes.
know, you know, we got investigators over there, and
All right.
just
You
in
put
case.
your toe in,
just
girl,
in case.
in
But
the
I
door.
definitely had my foot.
You had your toe in the door.
I had my foot. Okay.
Let's get into it because that's actually one of my favorite songs because I feel like it combines everything that I love. I love R&B music.
Okay.
I love rap, and I feel like you really merged that for me
Yeah.
in this song. And then Lil Wayne was on it.
Lil Wayne was on it.
Weezy was
yeah.
on everybody's
And
song at
it
the
was
time.
produced by Polo. You're right. Weezy getting that feature was like, ooh, that took the record. I already liked the record.
Yeah.
Polo's incredible. I co-wrote it with Big Zach. Hearing that Wayne verse and Polo, the way he did it, like we were at the studio and we were about to go out, so we were just really meeting at the studio to go out. And I had my girls with me.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yes.
dun, dun, dun,
So he-
dun. Right. I was
Yep.
off beat.
It's okay. You were close.
I did not have the beat, girl.
Your heart was there.
I was there.
You were in the right
I
place.
know the words.
You were in the right place. But so he played it and didn't tell me that we got the Wayne verse. He didn't tell me that he had orchestrated for Wayne to be on my record.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, so I'm hearing it first time when they're hearing it. I'm like, we're all like, and my girls are looking at me like, did you know that? I didn't know.
Did you start the rapping right away? Because the way you come in, it's like,
What do you mean?
Like, what did you get first? What did you put down first? This wasn't even in my questions, but I'm so intrigued now. Like, was it the rapping first, or was it the turning me on first? Like, what creatively came to you first?
Probably the melodies.
Okay.
That's how I usually start most songs. It's just like, how do I want to hop on this? How do I want to ride this?
Yeah.
You know, when you hear the beat, you're inspired. It's like, that's what it sounds like when we're creating melody. It's just scatting like da 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 da. You know, you know, no real words, but it was probably melody. And then I don't know which came first, the hook or the verses. I don't remember. That was so long ago.
Yeah. I'm bringing it back. Let's play the song. I was just
maybe
curious.
once I hear it,
'Cause it's
I'll
my
remember
favorite from you. Okay.
Thank you.
Keri Hilson, Turnin Me On. We taking it back here on the Heat
Yeah.
Sirius XM. You're in Mina's house. All right. We got it. It's the Heat. You're in Mina's house. Keri Hilson is here. Girl, I have so many questions. You've written some of the songs you've written. First of all, I don't know why I missed that you co-wrote or wrote some of these songs.
Okay.
Gimme More, Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Girl.
Yeah.
What?
I love
This
that
is
record.
stripper era Britney, girl.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, she
That's what she
was
did
on her
toe in
comeback.
the stripper era.
She was on her comeback.
In the
I'm really. That's what makes me so proud about this record is that it showed, because you know her VMA, the entrance of this record was rocky. That performance, she took a lot of like flack for that performance, and it was the first time anyone ever heard the record or saw her perform or her comeback. It was her comeback, right? And that song still rising to the top the way it did was like a huge boost to my confidence as a writer, right? Because I'm like, oh man, even like a terrible start can't stop a hit record.
Bingo.
So that was like one of the first times I had seen that dynamic at play was through Britney, who I love and adore. And this is not a slight at that performance at all, because I was there.
Yeah.
I think I had performed the same. I performed with Timbaland, The Way I Are, the same night.
Yeah.
When that had happened. So I was watching from like the rafters because I couldn't be in the audience at the time. I was getting ready for my performance or probably had already performed it and was changing clothes, whatever. And it just, I was on looking and I was like, I was just so proud to work with someone who I grew up enjoying.
Oh man, girl,
She's dope.
that song alone, and then you did Sierra Like a Boy, Mary J. Blige, Take Me As I Am, Omari on Icebox. I mean, we can go on and on and on. Are you still writing now for other people, or is it like for that?
Yeah, it's difficult because now I like the songs that I write for myself.
Right.
When I think it's really, really dope, I'm like, I don't think I want to give that away.
Yes.
But I'm not opposed to it because there are times when I write something, I'm like, this may not make the project. I would sell this one. So, but I'm not really actively selling my records.
Okay.
I guess until I really, really know. But I got a record. I got a few records. If you're a female artist out there,
okay,
girl
let's
group,
get
whatever.
this songwriter credit in check.
I definitely got some things for you. Yeah.
What's your most memorable session ever?
Memorable session ever? A lot of them. That's hard. I might have to skip that.
It's okay.
Babyface. Babyface.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Babyface fan.
Okay.
Huge. He's like the epitome of everything I would love to have become. Growing up, like knowing that he had his hand in like TLC and Tony Braxton and Bobby Brown and all my favorites. So Whitney, the Waiting to Exhale soundtrack, and like he's like the soundtrack of my childhood. So that was one of my most memorable sessions, and he made me cry. He became my therapist. I was going through a breakup, I think, and he became my therapist. And I'm in tears, and so we wrote a song called Cry that just was inspired by the story that I was telling him, and writing with him, working with him was just hearing his voice. He's playing the guitar. We might be in the lounge, we might be in the control room, and that was a day. That was a day for me. I think 2 days actually, but that was a moment in my personal history. Yes.
Oh, girl, you gotta go. I have so many more questions, but
okay.
I for my last question.
Okay.
When you think about your legacy, what do you hope people will remember?
Oh man, I hope people remember me as an authentic spirit. I hope people remember me for who I truly am. That's enough for me. With mistakes, with all of everything about who I am, I hope that you see the truth of me, because I can live with that,
I love it. Keri Hilson, ladies and gentlemen, We Need to Talk is out right now.
Yes.
Drama.
Yes.
And then the last part, Redemption. When are we getting that?
It's coming.
Okay.
It's coming right after. We're going to pace things out.
You got to lay it out.
You got to lay it out. We're going to pace it. Don't worry. Just stay tuned. Listen to Love, then listen to Drama. If you haven't heard Love, I want you to listen in order.
Yes.
Scene 1, 2, 3. Love, Drama, Redemption.
And then speaking of love, let's play Bay. From
Let's
Love.
Do it.
Let's
From
do
Love.
it. Yes.
Okay.
Keri Hilson wrapping things up here on the Heat Sirius XM. It's Mina's house.
Thank you, Mina.
Thank you.